Can't draw so much
Be sure to leave any food or drink outside of the theater and turn off your cell phones. Also, please keep your masks over your mouth and nose at all times. Exits are located in the front and the back of the theater. Now, give a warm welcome to your wonderful referee for the night, Rick Stedman!
Good evening! Welcome to ComedySportz! I'm gonna be honest. I think we can do better. We're gonna take another crack at this. Let's take another run. Here we go. Welcome to ComedySportz. That's it. That's what we're looking for. Welcome everybody. Just wait until the show in the back finishes. Move. All right. Welcome everybody. Really quickly, by a show of hands, how many of you have never seen a ComedySportz match before? All right. Cool. You're liars. You are all liars. Very cool. By another show of hands, how many of you are seeing a ComedySportz match for the first time? Okay. Almost the same. Welcome everybody. Shiny. There we go. All right, welcome. So I'm your referee tonight. My name is Rick. Everybody say hi, Rick. Hi, audience. You look lovely. All right, so I've got jobs and you've got jobs. My jobs are to keep things moving along fast and funny, to call any fouls that may be necessary, and to get suggestions from all of you. Now, you might be wondering, well, why are there fouls? Why are there, what? This is a comedy show. Well, this is comedy played as a sport. What you're about to see is competitive, improvisational comedy, which is going to include me eating my own mask, apparently. All right. It is competitive because we've got a ComedySportz team and the ASB team. Give it up for ASB. It's improvisational because they are going to be making everything up on the spot.
I don't know.
Pretty intense.
Assuming.
And it's comedy because ComedySportz was a huge failure. Really bad. So like I say, I've got jobs, I've got to keep things moving along, I got to call fouls, I got to get suggestions from all of you. Now, The fouls are in place because this is comedy played as a sport. As such, there are several hundred fouls in the ComedySportz rulebook, but only 2 that you need to worry your pretty little heads over. So I'm going to go over those 2 fouls now. The first of those fouls is the brown bag foul. Everybody, please put your hands up. Say and do that with me. It is the brown bag foul. Give yourself a hand. Very nice. Now the brown bag foul is in place to make sure that ComedySportz is rated E for all ages, which doesn't start with E, you're correct. What that means is we got younger members of our audience, more sensitive members maybe. We want everybody to be able to have a good time. So we don't want to, scar anyone emotionally or physically for that matter. So if a player or audience member says something lewd, crude, rude, socially unacceptable, or offensive, I will blow my whistle, I'll signal the brown bag foul. I will place a brown paper bag over the head of the offending player or audience member. Now, if this happens to a player, their team will also lose 1 point. Everybody go, oh no! Oh yes. Now please note that this is a foul I can call on you. If I come to you for a suggestion and you yell something awful out, I'll blow my whistle. I will signal the brown bag foul. I will place a brown paper bag over your head for the remainder of the scene or game. Now, I can't take any points away from you because you're not in competition, but the first one's paper and the second one's plastic with a twist tie. We all go home with a secret. All right. So please keep that in mind. Please keep your suggestions friendly for the full family. The other foul you need to know about is the groaner foul. Everybody please lightly chop your neighbor's trachea. And say and do that with me. It is the groaner foul. Give yourself a hand. There's a few of you who are really excited to give yourselves a hand, and I love that. All right, the groaner foul is not one that I called on my own. The groaner foul is the people's foul, right on. What that means is the players are aiming for funny. They are making everything up. They're trying to be funny. They're trying to be entertaining. Sometimes they trip and they fall in stupid. If that happens, if they make a joke that is so bad that a majority of you groan in pain, before I tell you what's happened, let's get an example of just such a terrible joke. Oh, announcer.
Did you hear about the ice cream truck that crashed?
I did not. Tell me about the ice cream truck that crashed.
The driver blamed it on the rocky road.
Yeah, all right, that was a terrible joke. Thank you, announcer. All right, so if I get a majority groan from all of you, or that gentleman laughs, I will, I'll blow my whistle, I'll signal the groaner foul. Play will continue through that scene or game, but at the end of that scene or game, the offending player will have to step forward to right up here and apologize to all of you for making you groan. Now, if you accept that apology, play goes on, no harm, no foul. If you deny that apology, that player's team will lose 1 point. Everybody go, oh no! Oh yes. All right, the other fouls I will tell you about as I make them up.
I'm excited.
Final thing we gotta do is, the players are warmed up. I'm warmed up. I just want to warm all of you up. I'm gonna warm you up by doing some suggestions, because I'm gonna need a lot of these tonight. So I'm going to split you in half right here. If you're not sure, just pick a side. It's like the Mason-Dixon line. All right. So this side over here, this is side, you know what? This is side Batman. You're welcome. All right. Side Batman. On the count of 3, yell out any color. 1, 2, 3. Very nice.
No.
This is side Jason Momoa. I was going to go Aquaman, but everybody really likes Momoa better than they like Aquaman, let's be honest.
I didn't.
Right? Yeah. So, side Jason Momoa, on the count of 3, I want you to yell out any food. 1, 2, 3. Good. I heard nah. Good. Side Batman, on the count of 3, louder than Momoa. I want to hear from all of you. Any animal. 1, 2, 3. All right. Side Jason Momoa, you're not going to let them out-scream you. So on the count of 3, I want to hear the name of any artist, musical or otherwise. I don't care. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I love their work. All right. It's time to bring out the players. The way that we're going to do this. The way that we're going to do this is we're going to do a little countdown, okay? We're going to start at 10. 10 is a polite, quiet golf clap. 9, a little louder. 8, louder still. By the time we get to 5, we are loud. But we're not stopping at 5 because that would be dumb. All right? 4, I want stomping. By 3, I would like to see some crowd surfing. Okay? 2, I want you to damage the structural integrity of this building. And at 1, we will bring out the players. All right? Here we go. 10. Very nice. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3, 2. Does anyone have a portable phone charger? Frederick! Hit the lights, let the music move you, lose yourself tonight. Nurture! 7, let me show you a trick. Malik! And your captain, Gabe. We have Billy, please laugh. Do you like my tutu? Called Dowie. Not to flex, but I have Mrs. Claypool's phone number. Dalton. And Captain, give me up. We are all right. Every time I say the following phrase, I want you to hit number 1 on that applause. And that phrase is, Captain's on the playing field! All right, ComedySportz, ASB, ComedySportz, shake hands. I want a nice clean match, no jokes below the belt. Thank you. For our opening coin toss, blue captain, call it? No, I'm sorry, it's a quarter. It is a quarter. You get to choose our opening game. What do you want to play?
Can I discuss with my team first?
Okay.
Play expert challenge?
Oh, very good. Do you accept? Very good. You had no choice. Prepare your team. For the game of expert challenge, I would like a suggestion of a topic you genuinely wish you knew more about. What's that? Horses.
Horses? I know too. Lucas, what the fuck?
Horses is the suggestion. Okay, I have good news for you. We actually have 8 experts on the subject of horses up here tonight. What a coincidence. It's really surprising, actually. So, ASB, you won the toss, you chose the game. I'm going to let them choose the first player, okay? So you'll field the first player. What we're going to do for this game of expert challenge is we are going to get an expert up from the blue team. They're going to begin speaking as an expert on the subject of horses. The ASB team is going to be listening very carefully to find any flaw that they can in what is being said. If they find a flaw sometimes, they're going to jump up, they're going to yell, challenge. I'm going to ask them what their challenge is. They'll tell me if I accept, they will take the stage and begin speaking as an expert. It's going to go back and forth like that for the rest of the night. Just kidding, it's a timed game. So at the end of 3 minutes, the player who is standing here will win 5 points for their team. And that is Expert Challenge. Let's get a player up from the blue team. Okay, we have 3 minutes on the clock. This is a game of Expert Challenge. Go ahead and step forward to that spike for me. There we go. Players, are you ready?
Yes!
Begin!
So horses. I feel like I'm qualified to talk about horses because I own one. His name is Ball.
Challenge!
Yeah.
I actually own 2 horses, so I feel like I'm more qualified to talk about it.
2 is more than 1. Go ahead and take the box.
So I actually have a ranch in Palos Verdes, and there I have 2 horses. One's name is Fluffy.
Challenge!
Yeah.
I have 2 ranches.
I don't believe it. Keep going.
And the other one's name is Carl. And so I
Challenge!
Yeah.
My mom rode a donkey and thought it was a horse.
Oh, I want to hear about this. Take the box. 2.5 minutes.
That's how I was born.
Horse riding is and then you just find out, she finds out at the end that it was in fact a donkey because it was really small. And my mom was just really low to the ground the whole time.
Yeah.
Why would Dylan's mom be riding a small horse if she goes on casual horse rides?
That is a question, not a challenge. Sorry. Keep going.
Yeah, so actually, my mom was like this low to the ground on her little donkey, and then she gets off and was like, why am I so low to the ground? And then I'm like, Mom, you're on a donkey.
2 minutes.
And it had a different name that I can't say out loud, but that's what they called it there at the ranch.
Yeah.
Ponies are better than donkeys, and I watched My Little Pony like a lot growing up.
I want to hear about that. Take the box.
So here's the thing about My Little Pony and horses. My Little Pony actually set really unrealistic body standards for
Yeah.
They're horses.
That's true.
Where are the body standards?
We're about to hear it. Have a seat. Keep going.
watching My Little Challenge.
Yeah.
I actually rode a pregnant horse once.
I have to hear about this.
So, one time I was in Cabo with my family, and we were
Challenge.
riding.
Yeah.
One time I was with a horse when it gave birth.
Oh, man, that sounds good too, but I want to hear about this.
Oh, so anyway, we're on our little horse riding extravaganza. And
Yeah.
Everything becomes pregnant. It's not that important that it's a horse.
It's not a brown bag. No, pregnancy is still important. I'm sorry. Keep going. Minute and a half.
So I was riding the horse, and I was like, this horse is kind of fat. And then
Challenge.
Yeah.
She's body shaming the horse.
She is. Take the box.
I think it's quite rude to body shame horses just because they're...
Yeah.
Horses can't understand English.
That's a good point. Take the box.
I actually tried to talk to a horse once. I told it to smile at me.
Challenge.
Yeah.
Horses can understand tricks if you tell them to do something like a dog.
Okay. Tell us about that.
Okay. So
Minute 15.
All right, great. Challenge.
Yeah.
I want to freestyle rap.
Yeah, okay, here we go.
So I went to the park. It was pretty tight. There I saw a shark. And he hit my knee.
You had a challenge?
Yeah, there aren't sharks in sharks.
You're 100% correct. Take the box. 1 minute remaining.
Challenge!
He hasn't said anything.
Challenge!
Okay, yeah.
Underwater is my playground.
I do not know what that means. Take the box.
Sharks can't be, you can't play with sharks. I don't know what they're.
Challenge.
Yeah.
Can't play with a shark.
You can, yeah, it's true. Take the box. 45 seconds.
Believe it or not,
Challenge!
He hasn't said anything.
sharks are like the underwater sea dog. You can play with
Yeah. Yes. Okay, take the box.
I think dolphins are more like the
Challenge.
Yeah.
I think seals are kind of more dog
I mean, yeah, take the box. 35 seconds. She hasn't said anything.
What time?
Yeah.
If I threw a dog in the ocean, wouldn't it become the dog in the sea?
If you threw a dog in the ocean, it'd be really mean to the dog. Have a seat. She hasn't said anything.
What time? Challenge!
Yeah.
I threw my dog in the snow once.
Okay, I want to hear about that. It sounds cute.
Challenge!
Yeah.
I don't think that's cute. I think it's kind of mean.
We're about to hear, though. Let's find out.
So my mom like had a really clever idea to throw the
Challenge!
Yeah.
I think that that's still really mean that it was her mom's idea too, so they're confusing her dog.
All right, take the box. 20 seconds.
I take animal abuse quite
Challenge.
Yeah.
Dog ate my homework once in a while.
Okay, take the box. 15 seconds.
I know it sounds like
Challenge!
I'm kidding right now.
Yes.
A horse ate my homework once.
Okay, let's find out about that.
Challenge!
Yeah.
One time I was really behind an assignment and I ate my homework.
8 seconds.
It was crushed!
Yeah.
That has nothing to do with horses though.
That's true. Take the box.
Devin is actually a horse.
I'm sorry. I'm not stupid.
Challenge!
Don't challenge that. We have 4 seconds. Yeah.
An underwater horse is a Pegasus.
No, an underwater horse is a seahorse. Stop challenging! You're challenging me! What are you doing?
Back to it, Jack.
Challenge!
Yeah.
I'm a seahorse.
3 seconds. Yeah.
My sister's a horse girl. I want to talk about it.
It's better be nice to your sister. Take the box.
Yeah.
Go. He hasn't said anything.
So yeah.
Dave is actually a horse girl too.
Take the box.
I'm just seeing the white eyes.
Yeah. Both of you get out there. It's a horse off. All right. Here's the deal. There's 1 second on the clock. To decide this game, we're going to find out who is a better horse. Because that is where we've gotten to. Go.
I'm a horse! I'm a horse!
It's clearly ASB. I'm sorry. 5 points. 5 big points to the ASB team. That's the Game of Expert Challenge. Give it up for both teams. Pro tip, next time you're asked to be a horse, you gotta do more than yell, I'm a horse. Except that it didn't. All right. Look, we all learned something. I don't know what though. Announcer, what's that make our score?
That makes our score ASB 5, CSC 0.
ASB captain, get on up here. Yeah. All right. You're doing great. You've taken the lead. Yeah. So you now get to play a game with just your team. What's that going to be?
Can I talk to my team again?
Okay. I'll just stand here and commune with the rest of you. Thanks. I appreciate that. Yep. Okay, very good. For the game of curfew, we've got to send 2 of your players out of here. Who's leaving? Billy and you. All right. Everybody, say goodbye, players. Get out of here. Get out of here. Run, run, run. Run. Okay. The players who have just left are going to be playing a couple of teenagers, so it's a stretch. But they've got range. And they are late for curfew. And their parents are going to be interrogating them to find out why it is they're late. And they don't know because they have left the room. So we're going to get suggestions. So first off, I want...
Robert Pattinson!
Just for the record, I don't want Robert Pattinson. Just to be fair, like, so that we're clear. All right, I'd like an activity that you wouldn't get in trouble for. Okay, the first thing that I heard was ice skating. Ice skating, okay? And what is a place that has nothing to do with ice skating? Nothing. Which desert? Which desert? Sahara Desert. Sahara Desert, great. I already got it, sorry. Give me a famous celebrity who's not in trouble for you.
Moscow.
And while he was representing somebody else, it's okay. By the way, he's fine. He doesn't need anything from us. Okay. So, they are late for curfew because they were ice skating in the Sahara Desert with Captain America himself, Chris Evans. Chris Evans. Yeah. So, the way that this is going to work, we're going to bring those players back in here, and their parents have to get them to figure out where they were, what they were doing, who they were doing it with. And if that weren't enough, they only get 4 minutes for this. So it's pretty challenging, but I believe in both of you. So, let's get our players back in here on the count of 3. Hey players, we miss you. 1, 2, 3! Give them a big hand when they get in here. There we go, there we go. Okay, we got 4 minutes on the clock. Players, are you ready? Begin.
Bobby, Betty Sue, take a seat.
Oh, what's
You are in deep trouble today.
Oh, no, what we done?
We were so worried about you two.
I
You were
swear,
out.
we
You
were
were
together.
out on that slippery ground. You could have fallen and hurt yourself.
You didn't even have gloves on.
I swear, we were together out on the mud, you know. Wrestling.
Those sharp blades on your feet.
So cold, so cold.
I swear we weren't skiing.
You know what you did.
Actually climbing mountains.
No, you were sliding around
So cold.
on that slippery ground.
Oh, Pa, I was not ice skating. I swear I was Betty Sue all night.
How people have even longer in the hot place up in Africa.
I went all the way over in Africa doing this.
So sandy.
So sandy,
I don't
so sandy.
know what for a plane ticket. Come on.
You want to go to Egypt?
3 minutes, 3 minutes.
Hey,
Together, is that?
where you were.
With America's hero.
I swear I wasn't with Steve Rogers.
Maybe not Steve Rogers, but you know, it is the man who portrays Steve Rogers.
We were with Iron Man.
No, Betty Sue, no.
I could never.
Betty Sue was the smartest, most beautiful woman I've ever seen.
Tell us where you were last night.
I wasn't Robert Downey Jr.
And you know who our witch
2 minutes.
father was? We were with Black Widow. A big strong man.
I mean,
It wasn't the Hulk.
it wasn't the other dude in the Iron Man suit.
Yeah. A man who holds the shield.
That's how that big deal got a star on it, you know, he's got America's eyes.
A minute and a half.
Air Desert with Chris Evans.
And that's time! Give it up for the ASB team! And I'm really relieved that we got there eventually. For successfully getting all three things, we're going to get you a subscription to Disney Plus so that you can watch the MCU. Alright, remember that game. You're going to need to refer back to it in a little while. In the meantime, Comedy Sports Captain, get on up here! Hello. You are not winning right now, but you get a chance to try to win by playing a game with your team. So what are you going to do? Sure, I'll just hang out with the audience again. Oh, thanks.
Did you watch today's video?
What is happening? Yeah. Ooh, I love it. Prepare your team. All right. For the game of Tag Team Monologue, the blue team is about to perform a monologue for you, which means they are going to be performing one character, but they're going to be performing that one character as a team. And they are going to be tagging each other out to continue this monologue. If none of that made sense, it will really soon, I promise. From side Batman, let's go indeed. Let's get like a business that you would find in any city. An oil change place. Great, thank you. All right. Your suggestion is an oil change place. Okay? Like a Jiffy Lube, etc. Okay? Good? Okay.
No, Maddie.
They're talking over what an oil change place is. Okay. We've got 3 minutes on the clock for this game of Tag Team Monologue. Players, are you ready? Yes! Players, are you ready? Yes! Begin!
Cedric, buddy, old pal, old friend. I need to talk to you about my experience in the oil change place last week because I need to get this off my chest. Jiffy Lube has atrocious customer service. I'm sorry, but it is the
weirdest dang oil I ever used on my car. It was coming out all green and gross and sticky, and I put it all over my car, and it was disgusting, Christopher.
And my car did not run any better once it was covered in this green oil. And I was very confused because I had just changed the oil the day before. Now I know what you're thinking, Cedric. Why would you change the oil a day after you changed the oil? Well, that's where they get you, Cedric. You see, the oil on the second day will taste much better. They give you the cheap stuff the first time around, but the second time, like buttered popcorn.
So I was scrumdiddlyumptious munching on this oil with my friends when we were having
A great old time, and then, what do I see on the ground? A one-way ticket to Belize. And I said, you know what, I'm taking this Jiffy Lube.
And I'm going all the way to Belize with it. If they can't change my oil here, I'll take it all the way to Belize.
Because if you can believe it, you can believe it. I head to the airport.
And I almost forgot that in order to go to the airport, I needed my car.
I didn't change my oil at the Jiffy Lube. How to get to the airport, I asked. How to do it. And then I look into the eyes of the one and only Grandma Smith.
And she's the wisest woman I ever did meet. She advises me on personal matters.
And she whipped out of her back pocket a gallon of Jiffy Lube oil. It was rubbed all over my car. And bam, the car was fixed. I was off to the Belize.
couldn't make it through security.
Because they detected 60 pounds in my stomach. That's a fire hazard, y'all. And I figured I gotta get on out of here before I explode. I'll tell you, Cedric, after I went to the bathroom, everything was
Everything was just fine up in that airplane.
For about 2 minutes.
And then I looked to my left.
and I saw a puddle. I did not like the look of that puddle.
The airplane was out of oil!
If only there was some way to fix this.
Oh wait, there is. So I took my Jiffy Lube oil.
And I took it to the airplane. And before I put it in the airplane, I sat down with myself and I said, I'm gonna come back here tomorrow
And do this thing because I need to head back. Head back to my roots. The original Jiffy Lube. How could I?
not go there. So there I walked all the way to the original Jiffy Lube. Wow, they have the tastiest oil. And I went up to the man at the desk and I said, Father. Lube.
And that's time! The game of tag team monologue. Woo!
That was really good.
They covered a lot of ground. By the way, if you choose to change your oil by pouring it all over your car, ComedySportz is not liable for what happens. Okay? All right. You just saw two great games from two great teams. You got to judge between them now. Before we can do that, I got to swear you all in as audience judges. So please, raise your right hand if you're able. Repeat after me. I swear. By the moon and the stars in the sky. I'll be there. I'll be there. All right, you're all judges. Give yourselves a hand. Okay. We've got 5 points we got to give away. We got to choose which team gets them. The ASB team gave us the game of curfew, and eventually Chris Evans. The ComedySportz team gave us a game of tag team monologue, and if you can believe, you can believe. I want you to applaud for both, but applaud a lot louder for the team you want to get the next 5 points. Was it ASB? Was it ComedySportz? 5 points, ComedySportz. What's that make our score, announcer?
That makes our score ASB 5, ComedySportz 5.
Oh, we got a barn burner on our hands. All right, here we go. ComedySportz captain, get on up here. Welcome back. You tied things up. Congratulations. You get to play another game with your team. What's that going to be?
2. There's like 2 sets of
Sure. I think we're alone now. Doesn't seem to be.
They're both 45.
Oh, very nice. Prepare your team.
So scary.
For the game of good, bad, worst, we are going to be getting advice from 3 characters. One is going to be giving you good advice. One will give you bad advice. One will give you the worst possible advice. Now, before we get going, we got to find out about these characters. So we're going to get some suggestions from them. From Team Jason Momoa. I already regret that choice from earlier, but we're committed to it. Let's get. Do you have a first initial? T. Good. Yeah. Don't. So what is a word that starts with T? Tiger. Great. Tiger is our first suggestion. No, it's okay. Tiger was good. All right. From back here, let's get a place that you would find in any city, like a park, but not a park. A pool? Sorry? A pool, okay. A pool is your next suggestion, right? And from from you lovely people, let's have something that you would find in like the junk drawer.
I like yell something.
Say it again.
Like yell.
Okay, that's great. A carabiner.